Sara Lugo here with Reggaeville and Jacob Hemphill from SOJA.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yes.
In America, you have like this huge fan base.
Yeah.
I mean, like huge, and the thing is blowing up.
Yeah.
When did that happen? When do you have the feeling it started blowing up?
I have no idea, but it's definitely getting pretty big right now. When we debuted Strength to Survive, it was number 3 on all of iTunes, not just reggae, but all of American iTunes. Strength was number 3, and when we saw that, we kind of were like, you know, because it's a reggae album. In America, people don't really take reggae that seriously. It's kind of like a gimmick music where you listen to it if you're at the beach or like on vacation or something like that. So, and our record is not about the beach or vacation. So we were really happy to be taken as a serious band in our own country.
Do you know why it happened? Do you have any idea why people are receiving it so well?
I hope to believe that it's because people are starting to realize that the world is dying and that humans have the possibility to save themselves, and we're not doing it right now. There's no global environmental force. There's no talk of things like that. The only talk is of how much more can we consume, how much less can we pay for it, and how much quicker can we get it, which is how you kill yourself, whether on a small scale or on a large scale. And the album is talking about that idea, but on the world scale. So I hope it's because people agree with me, because I want humanity to survive.
How did you link up with Gentleman? He's like one of the biggest German reggae artists. He was one coming from Germany to actually make it out there in the world. How did you meet up? Can you remember where was that? How was that?
I think the first time we met Gentleman was maybe in Switzerland or maybe in Germany. I'm not sure, but we've been a fan of Gentleman since Journey to Jah, and we love the way he performs on stage, the way he commands the audience, the way he controls every part of the situation. It's very impressive, and he's also a very good songwriter and a very good singer. Plus, the band is amazing, the old one and the new one. So for us, you know, we always liked him, and then to find out that he was a fan of SOJA was very cool, and then we did 1 or 2 songs with him. We actually have a remix coming out for one of our new singles called Everything Changes, and it's only on the European release of Strength to Survive. It comes out in October. But yeah, we haven't stopped working with him since we met him, and he shares a lot of the same attitudes that we do, so it was refreshing to see, you know, he's from Germany, we're from America, and we make this link and make this music together and we've done 2 or 3 tours together, one here in Europe and one in United States, and yeah, we kind of just both believe in each other, I think. So, yeah, very cool.
Nice, and also spreading the same message. What about the American massive crowd? Is it very different to the European crowd? What?
I mean, every crowd is kind of different. You know, we play big shows in South America, big shows in Pacific Islands, big shows in North America, big shows in Europe. And everyone has their own vibe, but you know, the point of our music is not to focus on the things that make people different. Everyone has their own culture, and that's wonderful and beautiful, and you know, all flowers have different colors, and these things are great. But the point to my music is that there has to come a day when we can all think globally, and we can think as one human race, and we can think as one biosphere. You know, when the original man was born, he was on his mountain, and he looks at another mountain, and he sees a man over there, and that's the enemy, you know. And then one day they meet up, and they realize that they're the same guy, and they want the same things. So they form a team, and now they're stronger, and they work to the same goal. And it moved on down the line, and then the written word came along, and now you could pass your message to another town or another, and then it brought those 2 places together. And then religion came around, and so anybody in your religion was now part of your family. And then people invented countries, you know, so anyone in Germany, if you're German, is your German brother, you know. But we stopped there. And that's the problem, is that the true evolution of the idea is that the final place is that the earth is a circle. So there is no Germany, there is no United States. We invented all that. It's fiction, it's not real. There's one biosphere that permits humanity to survive, and there's one human race. And until that becomes our reality, we're in a lot of danger when we compete over which country is going to come first and which one is going to be last. Because to be first, there has to be last, you know. To be rich, there has to be poor. And that's a truth that will never, ever change. And as long as we compete over money instead of help each other build a society that will actually sustain the human race and let us survive, when we don't have a chance. And so that's what the music is about.
Yeah, that's very true. What about Rastafari? Like, the first song I heard from you was, I don't remember the name, but it starts off with like Jah Rastafari, yeah, Haile Selassie. Wicked intro. I like wheeled it up 5 times or something. Yeah. Are you still into Rastafari? Do you believe in that religion? How is your opinion on that?
Yeah. I don't really believe in any religion. I think religion has separated more people than anything in the world. I think spirituality has saved more people than anything in the world. So to me, spirituality is way over here, and religion is way over here. I don't want to spread my spiritual beliefs to other people, because people who spread their spiritual beliefs to other people don't want to listen to other people's spiritual beliefs. I want to be the person who listens to everybody and who understands that everyone needs a spirituality and needs to know that there's a reason for them being on this earth, and that they're part of something bigger than just themselves. They're part of something that has a destiny. And they're part of something with someone who's taking care of them, a father or a mother, or however they see it. I think all those things are perfect and they all exist inside of every human being. But I don't like putting up walls depending on where on the earth you are. I don't see the point in it anymore. And but, you know, so my spiritual beliefs kind of stay to myself. And
you don't put them in your music?
No, I don't. I'm over separating people. I'm over it. There's not one religion in the world that can bring all the humans together.
Maybe it's not about one religion, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who would like to listen to what you have to say.
What do you mean?
Well, your thoughts and your lyrics so far are very interesting and very uplifting for many people. So I'm sure that a lot of people would agree with
my spiritual beliefs.
Exactly.
Well, my advice to people who are looking to a man or a woman to tell them who God is, I would say that's foolishness.
No, I'm not really talking about that. I think it's more about.
I don't think there's a book in the world or a person in the world who can tell you the right way for you. You know. Of
course, but there's always some things that can help you personally. Like, sure. Me too. Like
I believe that. If I'm lucky, I have a destiny, and if I'm lucky, I'm part of something bigger than myself. And I also believe that that exists in every human, to the need to believe that. But also, the first guy who realized that existed in every human was like, so he built a house, but he put a steeple on top of his house. And he says, see, my house is closer to God than all of your houses, so I can talk to him. So if we can build this steeple higher and higher, then I can talk to him more and more. So all I need is money to make this house bigger. And this isn't my house, by the way. This is a house of God. I live there, but it's not my house. This is God's house, right? And so just give me your money. I'll build it bigger. I'll talk to God. You tell me what you want me to say to him. I'll tell him. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you what he said. Now, that guy was very smart who invented that, because he realized what people need is they need to be part of something bigger than themselves. So while that guy is very smart, that's not what I want to do. It's not my mission on earth. I'm not here building bigger steeples, because, you know, God is inside all of us.
Yeah, but it's as you said, it's not about that. It's about, about bringing the people to a point of consciousness. And I think a lot of people are very lost in this world and don't even know where to start looking. Even if they don't go for religion, there's some things that can be said that will help people to
Sure.
live a...
Look inside yourself to find God, yeah. Or to find whatever your destiny is, man. Look inside yourself, because that's the only place that exists. Look around in the earth and look inside yourself.
Okay. Family. What does the word family mean to you?
Well, I guess the human race is the biggest family on the earth. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Tell us something about the music, what's coming up, about the tour, what's happening with SOJA, what's to be coming?
Yeah, we're finishing the European festivals. There's one more tomorrow, and then we head home. We do a few shows with Dave Matthews, and then we do a bunch of shows with 311, and then we head back to Europe, release Strength to Survive, and then head to South America and do a bunch of very big shows, and then head into the studio and make the next album.
Nice. If you go to festivals like this, do you still enjoy walking around the place, checking out the
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, we're gonna watch Raging Fire in like an hour. I'm very excited to see the band coming back, but yeah, we take the time. We can't really go out into the audience because everybody knows who I am, and everybody has a camera on their phone. So I don't really want to just take really shitty pictures for 4 hours. So I kind of stay away from that. But yeah, I watch from backstage for sure.
Okay. Last question. What is your all-time favorite album?
Bob Marley's Survival. The one he wrote about Africa. It's the birthplace of civilization. Man.
All right. Perfect. So, thank you for the interview. I'm looking forward to your show. And we're going to check out Raging Fire later.
Absolutely.
Okay. Boom.
Thank you guys.